Kaufax is in northeastern Georgia tonight to get a sense of how this reopening is looking, and he is live in Commerce there with more. Matt?
Yeah, Cody, I'm standing actually just in front of the Commerce Cinemas. This is by the Tanger Outlets off I-85 when you're venturing down into Georgia. This is one of the first major theater companies. They're saying that they are going to continue to keep their doors closed. They own 22 cinemas here in Georgia. I also stopped by some restaurants in Livonia today to talk to folks about how they feel about this reopening overall. Robert Harlan says he had a hankering for some hash browns.
Right now I'm waiting on it. I got to go in there and pick it up, yeah.
We caught up with him at Waffle House in Livonia. He says he brought his mask to pick up his to-go order, but going inside hasn't crossed his or his friends' minds yet.
A lot of them are hoping it don't, like you said, don't open too soon. That way, you know, it's trend to go back to spreading again, it just get worse.
Georgia's Governor Brian Kemp gave the okay to reopen the state last week. Since Friday, places like barbershops, tattoo parlors, and gyms have been open. Today was the very first day places like dine-in areas and movie theaters were allowed to as well.
They're keeping everybody apart, you know. Just don't finger your food and I feel like you're okay.
Becky Hoington did eat inside today, and she thinks that with certain restrictions stipulated in the governor's executive order in place, she'll be okay.
I think it's a good thing.
But there's one area where she draws a line.
I wouldn't go in a movie theater right now. No, they're not. I don't think they're ventilated enough, and they're kind of germy anyway.
Same for Antonio Stevens.
That seemed a little too much. Start small and work your way up. So I think they're moving a little too fast on that.
Stevens is a truck driver from Macon who has asthma. He says it's been tough.
It gets scary at times. Just try to double check yourself. Try to make sure everybody's safe and you're safe at the same time.
He's glad he's able to stop in and eat while he's on the road, but still feels as if he's taking his life into his hands.
Everywhere I stop, everywhere I go, I'm sanitizing.
He adds he knows he can't control what's already been put in motion, so he's just hoping for the best.
You never know until you try, so we're going to see what happens.
A little bit of a mixed bag, as you can see there, but still, folks, plenty wary down here in our Georgia area. And I got a chance to speak to some of the employees and managers inside those restaurants that you saw that footage of in the story. They were unable to go on camera because of corporate restrictions, but they did tell me that it's going to take some getting used to for this new normal to set in. In Commerce tonight, Matt Kaufax, Fox Carolina, the 10 o'clock news.